Hey friends, this is Atif here. Well, and welcome to the new update on Bitcoin. If you remember my video that I shared in last weekend with you, I told you that the next few hours can be really very important, and these hours can be make or break for Bitcoin because it was testing a very significant support of a very big falling wedge pattern, and also this very significant support of $28,600. And I told you that if we will have the closing below than the support, then Bitcoin can drop to 200 weekly simple moving average, or it can move down, or we can have a spike up to the previous low of 2017, that is $19,500, and there it can test the support. And same as like that, this weekend is again very important, and I'll tell you in this video why I think that this weekend and the closing, especially the closing of the weekly candlestick, is very important for Bitcoin. So let's start the analysis. But before starting this analysis, if you are not subscribed to my channel, then do subscribe it. And for more ideas, you can also support me here at the Patreon, because here I'm sharing different trading ideas for you. And you can find the link to join me here in the video's description I've shared. So let's start the analysis. And first of all, let me to share this hourly time frame chart with you. And as I was telling you in my previous video, that we are testing this support more than the resistance. And there was a resistance, a downtrend line resistance, that Bitcoin was forming here, and this was the formation of a descending triangle. After this breakout, we got rejected by this $23,000 resistance, and it formed this descending triangle here. And in my last video, I was telling you that we are testing the support more than the resistance. Therefore, the sell pressure is to the downside is more. Therefore, it can break down the support of the triangle, and our target that I shared with you was to the downside approximately here at $19,200, and you can see it has dropped at $18,732, more than that target, and now it is moving up, retesting the previous support as a resistance. So it can be the confirmation for the breakout, and after this rejection it can move more down. But I'll be looking for the closing below this support, at least on the daily time frame chart, because this is very significant support and the previous high of 2017 as well. Therefore, we need to watch this support on the bigger time frames. Now let's move to this weekly time frame, and here you can see that we are testing on the weekly time frame this 200 weekly simple moving average, and we are below than this level right now. You can watch the value of 200 simple moving average here, and by the way, this green line is the 300 weekly simple moving average. Okay, you can watch the value here of 200, and this is the value of 300 simple moving average. The value of 200 is right now at $16,582. Sorry, that is the value of 300, and the 200 weekly simple moving average value is $22,342. And if Bitcoin will be recovered back and this weekly candlestick will be closed above this 200 weekly simple moving average, that will be good, but that is quite unlikely to happen. In my point of view, what Bitcoin needs to do right now, that it always does, if we take a look at the previous history, for example, let me just start from 2015, when we touched this 200 weekly simple moving average here. We have this candlestick that was started on 1st of June 2015, touched first time this 200 weekly simple moving average, this level. And by the way, I'm just going to discuss some lowest prices and the opening prices. So you can find the lowest price here. I'll be also telling you, and the opening price is here, okay? And this candlestick had the lowest price that was at $219. But the next weekly candlestick was open. You can watch the opening value here. That was open above the lowest price of the previous candlestick, that was $222. And same as like here, we again touched here at 200 weekly simple moving average. The lowest price was $198, and here the opening price was $229. And same as like this, fast forward to 2018. Then here we can see we touched here. The lowest price was $3,122, and the next candlestick was opened at $3,191, and we started the big rally. And if we also count this candlestick as well, the lowest price of this candlestick was $332, and the next candlestick was opened at $3,413. Now let's take a look at this candlestick, and this is March 2020, and here we have very obvious that this candlestick, the lowest value of this candlestick was lower than the opening value of the next candlestick. The lowest value was 7,900, sorry, this was the candlestick, $3,850, and the opening value of the next candlestick was $5,353. And here we also tested this 300 weekly simple moving average as well. This was the first time ever that Bitcoin tested this weekly 300 simple moving average here. Okay, now let's move to the current position, and here we can see right now it is moving at $19,120. We have the lowest value so far. That is $18,332. Now, whatever the value, the lowest value will be, it is possible that before the weekend we may have more sell-off. Then we need the next candlestick, the opening of the next candlestick above the lowest value of the previous candlestick. Then the second signal that we need to watch, and I've already discussed with you in my previous videos, that is the MACD indicator. I've placed here the MACD indicator on this weekly time frame. It should turn weak bearish from strong bearish, like it was turned here, it was turned here, and we had nice rallies. So it should start turning weak bearish from strong bearish. Then this will be another signal that now Bitcoin can move here sideways. It has found the bottom, and at any time after some maybe a long-term sideways move, or maybe after a short-term sideways move, it can start the next bull run from here. And again, it is still possible that before ending the weekend, we will have another sell-off, and we may test this 300 weekly simple moving average that is right now at $16,582. But we need the next candlestick should be open above the lowest price of the previous candlestick. So this was the update so far. I hope that you'll like the analysis. Then do hit the like and do subscribe to the channel as well. And for more ideas, you can also support me here at the Patreon, because here I am sharing different trading ideas for you. And you can find the link to join me here in the video's description I've shared. Take care. Goodbye.